Hi, I'm Sam, and today you've joined me for a very special day. I've gone a little bit mad. I've not bought this car behind me. This, you may recognise, is Tim Schmee. He's over there, his car. But we've been to quite a few collection days together. He's been to some of me collecting some of my cars, and I've been with him to collect some of his cars. And today I'm going to go collect a new car for me, and it's something I've gone a bit mad. I'm a lot mad probably. I'm exceptionally excited about, but I'm going to drive the M3 actually, and we're going to go pick it up. Have a quick look around Tim's Isle of Man green M3. This has got a whole lot of not very many miles on it at the moment, but this video is about me collecting my car. We'll have a little chat about the M3 when we're in it, but let's go. How are you doing, Tim?
I'm good. First time in the passenger seat.
Yeah, well, this car has not got very many miles on it yet.
157.
157
was today. It was 54 miles this morning. Basically having only gone from the dealership to home and paint protection film. And that's it.
What a perfect car.
First time I've driven it.
To pick up another new car in a nearly new, not quite running M3. Well, let's fire it up and let's have a go.
Oh, it's still pretty cool. One of the first, I think, to be delivered. I feel very lucky to have this.
We're on the road in the M3. It's straight away, it feels a lot more grown up than my M2 felt. It seems like it's got a lot of the tech from the M5, that sort of stuff. We've got the lane control and all those sorts of things. But also at the same time, at low speed, it feels quite sort of like jittery almost. The suspension's quite, it's still got that jiggle that the M2 had, which I don't know whether that fits this more kind of relaxed situation we're in right now, but onwards. Time to collect a more crazy car.
Here we are then, at the gates of Tom Hartley. So,
we just parked up the M3 and it seems quite inferior to everything else, but we've just have a little look around. But let's have a little dive around the dealership. You can see my car over here under the cover, and go check out some special stuff, and then we'll see my new car. Immediately drawn to a lovely piece of Spider, but I mean, who doesn't love a Koenigsegg? This is, I guess, is an Agera RS. What an insane bit of kit. Full carbon bodywork, pretty lovely. Ooh, ooh. Speciale Aperta, that's like a Apex car here. Still got the funny badge on the inside. Engine of the year. Lovely Wyra, ooh, 722 SLR, what a beast. So this place has got tons of different buildings, different storage places. We'll just have a little look around this one. Ooh. You come around these places and you're just like, oh, it's absolutely mad. Look at this Super Sport. And in the back, been digging around in the basement down here on the lower floor and found this sick F12 TDF in Posy Blue. Very nice. Personally, I would go for a slightly lighter shade, but... And we're up onto the top floor, this 250 GT. It's a lovely spec, I think that's just been restored. Lovely Daytona over there, some E-types. Yeah, let's go have a look at my car. This is the first time I've seen this car, like ever. Happy? Very, very happy.
there's
Okay.
Congratulations.
This is very exciting. Now, I hasten to add for the camera, it's got black wheels at the moment. It will not have black wheels when I'm finished with it. You're going to get just a lot of giggles and smiles today.
Big smiles.
Big smiles. And there's going to be an even bigger one when you hit the start for the first time. Let's film the first startup. So we've got a coil leather, two-tone. It's Tim in the back out there. Important bit is this start button. Let's have another look inside. I'm so excited for this car. So the difference, I don't think so, but in the 812s you can have this two-tone option where the back here is in a darker colour and the interior is in a lighter colour, whereas on a lot of the F12s it's the same colour all the way through. And I don't know about you, but I don't want my luggage or backpack to be on a very light coloured leather there. We've got interior carbon in various places, bits and pieces. A nice valeted carpet. These are the full electric seats, which I wanted the seats to be more comfortable, and they're a bit comfier than the bucket seats because I want to use this car. I really want to use this car. Here's the trickle charger cable, and it's magnetic and goes under there, which is quite neat. Cars out in the sunshine. What a thing, what a thing. That startup, that's never ever going to get old. And then, I mean, basically it's time to go for a bit of a drive and drive at home. I'm very excited. Who have we got over here? Tim, what do you think?
Well, I was just amused by the fact that you've never driven an 812 until you're driving your own one out of the showroom.
This is possibly true. Well, I just have a reasonable amount of faith in what I'm getting.
Everybody around you who has driven these has given you exactly the same feedback.
Exactly.
Guilty.
And the opportunity to drive one is slightly tricky, but I knew this was what I wanted.
It's also pretty special when you've never driven a car until it's yours.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have that whole first experience right now. I mean, I'm not counting driving from the showroom to the driveway.
But that was my first startup. that instantly, when they pulled the covers off the car, it was just a smile from ear to ear as I'm walking around it. And then first startup, that is never going to get old. Ever going to get old.
Wait for the proper cold start. And maybe get a valve control.
Oh yes, we'll talk about extra tuning bits. For one, the first one is going to be these wheels, which are they look pretty mean in black, but I'm definitely going to have them silver. Then I've just got to work out which shade. But time to go.
Radio, but I don't know how long the driving is.
Oh, let's fire it up. Time to get comfortable, work out the seating and all that stuff, plug in my phone, get some CarPlay on the go, work out how to get home, and then a little cruise back. Gonna have to fill up with fuel, I think, and yeah, take it home. On the road in the 812, got some quirky stuff we've realised straight away. If you want to use CarPlay, you do not get to see your fuel range. That is a funny quirk in this car. So, hang on, just working out how the buttons and stuff work. A little bit of time, how does this work, how does that work, all of that sort of thing. But, get the bumpy road mode on, wind it up into 7th gear, and it cruises down the motorway very nicely indeed. And then if you want, you can put it in race, obviously. Maybe slow down a little bit. And you get some of that amazing V12 noise. And then off we go again. Pretty good. Right, we've just parked up because Tim is going to be departing in a different direction to me because we live in different houses, funnily enough. How's that M3 been?
It's good because it's also my first drive.
It is.
It's your first drive, your collection.
My first drive, your first drive.
But no, it's gone well. It's a nice cruiser, as you said earlier. It's very much grown up. It's not like an M3 like the old one. It's like the M5. It's like an older M5. But it's comfy, it's nice, it's gentle, but it also feels like it would be quite fun. I want to try. I feel like this is positioned very much towards being a fun, like track kind of thing, like twisty road kind of thing, but with how twitchy and sensitive it is. So I want to get it out in that kind of drive, see what it's like there. But once you get over the front grills, we haven't discussed the front grills at all. We won't talk about those.
Let's just not talk about this area here of the car.
Cool thing.
Looks pretty weird, but you know, it's what it is. How does the 812 sound from outside?
It sounds lovely in V12, and it sounds
so
like
good.
an expensive cost to my wallet as well, as much as yours, just watching and listening.
We've had a few Ferrari-isms since collection, but I'm looking forward to just doing some more miles and
it does
catch up with you soon. And
it looks very, very good on the road.
we will meet up again. I'm sure you can have a drive. I'll change the wheels by then, so they'll be nice and shiny.
You can come play with some of the other toys in the garage.
Yeah, absolutely. So, see you again at some point, somewhere, with some cars.
Who knows? Congrats on that.
Made it back home, and the 812 Superfast has been sick so far. It just sounds so good at just like wafting around pace. Had a little bit of put my foot down once, and I had it in race to make all the good noises. And you've got to be careful because, funnily enough, it has nearly 800 horsepower, and that in a front engine rear-wheel drive car can make it move around a little bit. But so there's an absolute weapon underneath. But also, it's like you put it in bumpy road mode and you cruise around, and it's such a lovely thing. It's such a lovely thing. Yeah. See you in the next video.